What's up, guys? What's up, guys? How you doing? What's up, guys? I'm going to be doing a lot of streams on my phone. I'm finding it easier because if when you try to set up a laptop or a computer, it takes so long. So I have found a way to just do them on my phone, so I can do them wherever, whenever, in the toilet, in the basement. I'm joking, in the streets. I hope you can hear me, guys. It's not a new year, but happy 31st or happy new year to some of the people, because some of the people, the time difference, it's actually new year. So happy new year to you guys, and I hope you had a good Christmas, guys. Welcome to the channel, guys. Obviously, I haven't been doing a lot of streams for a long time. I told a lot of people, if you watched me last week, I said I have been very busy. I have a new job, so it's very busy. As I've told you guys, it's a very complicated channel. But let's look at the chat here. Jesus Christ, I hope every time I do something, my finger doesn't show up into this thing. Do I flip it? If I flip it this side, does the screen go this side? I don't know. It's just I hate doing it on the phone because that's the only thing I hate doing on the phone. Okay, so let's start with Gondorian says good morning, good morning, good morning, and then says good morning, bro. How you doing, man? Victor says big up, looking good. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, it's gonna be a short video, but we're going to go through this. So this video is the reaction video to the Sheffield United game, Man City versus Sheffield United. It was played yesterday. I didn't watch the game live, but what I did is after work I rewatched the game just to make sure I look at all the points and everything in the football match. I'm not going to talk about the football match in general. I'm just going to talk about few key moments because I was impressed by a few moments. One of the moments I've been talking about all morning is Oscar Bob with the pass. We're going to talk about that. The other key part of the game I'm going to talk about is also Foden, who has become very pivotal and important in this Man City team. The only sad thing is I've been thinking for a while is if De Bruyne comes back, is Foden being thrown back to the wing? Is he going to go back as a winger, which I think is not that good? I know he is good there, but he's not as good as how he is cooking down the middle. The other point we're going to talk about is Rodri, the way this guy has become very important to this team, the way this guy is cooking, and the way he played against Sheffield United, the movement, and also Kovacic, who a lot of people were saying they don't see the point of Kovacic being signed for Man City, but he's been showing in these past few games why he was signed. Let's not forget, Kovacic was cooking before the Arsenal game. He was cooking before the Arsenal game. So we talk a lot of things, but let's just start in general. Look, first of all, the rival fans were saying Man City is in crisis. Funny enough, the team that's in crisis right now is 2 points below Liverpool. They are neck to neck with Arsenal, who've had an incredible season, apparently, according to some. And they are also 1 point below Aston Villa, who've also had an incredible season, according to some. So at the end of the day, as much as Man City this season have had a crisis, we've still won the Super UEFA Cup. We've won the World Cup. So we've won the World Cup, World Club World Cup. I don't know how you call it. I don't know how you call it. I'm always confused to say it. So it's quite funny that everybody says Man City are the ones who are in crisis, yet we are collecting trophies and we're still collecting a few points. Yes, we drew against Chelsea. We lost against Arsenal. I know we beat Man United. Then we drew against Spurs. Then we drew against Liverpool. But at the end of the day, it's quite funny that those teams that people are saying are doing better are still close to you. City and City right now, if they continue winning the games and the game in hand, we will be top of the league. We will be top of the league if we continue playing how we're playing. Look, the Sheffield United game, it started very well. City were passing very well. I watched the game. Sheffield United did have the ball. It was 85% possession at the point in time. I repeat, it was 85% of possession of football, of the ball to Man City at the point in time. Man City have been doing this all season. It's just that we've been having these silly mistakes or silly moments where we've given the opportunity to the opponents to score. I.e., let's give an example to the last game where Rodri made that mistake and they ended up scoring. It's just those few mistakes have been happening. Do I blame the players for these mistakes? No. Guys, I wanted to do a video, but I'm just going to do part of it here. I wanted to talk about the fact that sometimes when you win a treble, a hangover happens. After a treble, a hangover might happen. Don't forget, for them to win a treble, they had to play so many games. And these people are human beings. They're not robots. These people have to remember that. For them to win the treble, they had to play a lot of games. So yes, lack of concentration will happen, even if it's at the beginning of the game. People are like, "Oh, you call Rodri the best DM in the world, but he lost concentration within the first minutes." Of course, Rodri has played every minute, every minute. So, guys, when we are analyzing these football matches or when we're analyzing our players or trying to criticize them, just remember these guys have given us 5 trophies, and these guys had to play so many games to give us those trophies. So there will be a few fatigue, sometimes just lack of the mind, sometimes just lack of concentration through a match. Let me continue reading this. If we play Grish mid, he'll fulfill his potential. He always looks to cut inside. No, he looked good. I'm not gonna hate on Jack. Jack has been money. Jack has been playing very good. Jack has been one of the best players this season. I know Foden is number one. That's why I said Foden a national treasure. I'm gonna talk about that in a few minutes. But Foden has been number one. But Jack has been playing very well. I remember during the first part of the match, he swerved the pass to Alvarez. I think Alvarez almost scored. That was incredible and beautiful. Let's see another one. Hypad. This is when you go on a 16-game run with 19 games left and KDB is back. You can do it. KDB is back also. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, I saw him running. I think Pep, as one of my friends said, I think Pep was just trying to put a bit of fear in the Premier League, a bit of fear in Sheffield United. But I don't think KDB was really going to play that game, to be honest, because I saw him running. And I was like, I don't think this man is going to sub this guy on. I think it was just mind games. So anyway, look, City played Sheffield United. They beat them 2-0. That's our first clean sheet in a long time. We haven't had clean sheets this season, so that was our first clean sheet in a long time, which is amazing. As I said, the game was played mostly in Sheffield United's half. There was about 2 to 3 moments where Sheffield United came back and had a few scares, but they were not all that threatening. The corners, yes, I saw a few corners. I think we let them in with a few corners, but at the end of the day, it was really nothing. Incredible defending by Akanji. But now let's talk about the key players. I'll start with Foden. Guys, how incredible is Foden? People have been telling us, City fans, that we overhype Foden. It's quite funny now that right now we are not saying anything. But guess what? Rival fans themselves have started seeing the reason why Foden is one of the best players in the world right now. Yes, did I start? No, I did. I repeat, Foden is one of the best players in the world right now. My God, I have never seen somebody who's able to turn, who's able to receive the ball with the back, with his back facing the opposition's goal, but he knows how to turn, then he dribbles and swerves and still finds a key pass. This guy, this guy reminds me of prime Messi. Remember Messi in Barcelona when he tucks into midfield, gets the ball and beats a few people and then passes? Foden has become the main guy who can create and the main guy who can score in this team. That's something we've all been waiting for. City fans, we've been waiting for the moment where Foden is given the keys in that midfield. Now, my only worry is if De Bruyne comes in, does he take Foden out of midfield? Because, of course, Foden is good in midfield, but is Foden good defending? Can Foden play and defend? Because the good thing about Gundogan, right? Gundogan could play attacking and also could defend very well and keep the ball. Foden has improved at keeping the ball, but can Foden also defend? Because I think having Foden and De Bruyne is as if you're having 2 quarterbacks in a team, which I don't think is possible. So I don't know. Is Foden? Guys, tell me in the comments. Do you think Foden is going to play in midfield when De Bruyne is back? Because I don't see it. I think he's still going to put him back in the wing, which is sort of not great because I think if you look at all the games, I also saw stats. All the games Foden has played as a midfielder, he's either assisted or scored, and he's been pivotal in the creation of all the goals when he plays into midfield. So I don't know, guys. Let me know. Foden, national treasure, guys. This guy is probably the best youngster. He's not young anymore, but we're talking about that age range. His age range, he's probably the best at that age range. I don't rate Jude. I know he's older than Jude, but I don't rate Jude. I'm sorry. Hate me, hate me. The game is the game. But I think Foden is better than most of the players who are his age in the league right now, in the Premier League right now. Even in Italy, who's there? Tell me who's there in Italy? Who's there in Germany? Hmm? Who's cooking like Foden? Nobody is. Another player I want to shout at is Oscar Bob. Guys, I saw the Oscar Bob pass. City fans, we have to be excited. Pep has said multiple times that Oscar Bob is next level. Oscar Bob is very good. He rates him. There's a reason why they have Oscar Bob in the team. He says Oscar Bob will be a good player. You know what I was thinking? I was like, yeah, I can see that Oscar Bob can be a good player. But I was like, Pep, you've told us this before. Pep, you've lied to us before. You've talked about Marketing, you've talked about Liam Delap, you've talked about Lavia, you've talked about was it O'Shea? There was a kid called O'Shea. I remember him. You've talked about Jaden Buff. You've talked about a lot of players, Pep. You've given us this song, Palmer, Cole Palmer, but at the end of the day, they get sold or they leave. So I was like, come on, Oscar Bob might leave very soon. You're just trying to advertise for the next club to buy him. No, every time this kid Oscar Bob comes into this City team, I repeat, this is a team full of world class players. This is a team full of players who are experienced. Every time Oscar Bob comes with a cameo, this kid either scores a beautiful goal, Oscar Bob either passes, oh my God, either dribble. I can't say, there's so much I can say. He can dribble, his dribbling is perfect. His first touch is perfect. Oscar Bob can pass. Oh my God, I'm telling you, the pass he did yesterday, guys. If you know football, if you are a football, if you're somebody who is a football fan or a football merchant, or you're there for the culture. What Oscar Bob did the last time I saw a player in a city in a Man City do it is either De Bruyne, but the guy who I remember him was David Silva. Why am I saying this? We always see Man City playing against teams that low block. You know what I mean? They sit back and wait for Man City, but there's only tiny spaces in that low block. And guess what? You need intelligent players. You need intelligent players to break that low block. David Silva was good at it. What David Silva used to do, right? I'm gonna give the same example as Oscar Bob. I feel like Pep Guardiola right now. So David Silva would be standing here, right? He would be given the ball, he would hold onto the ball for a few minutes or few seconds. He would allow Sane and Raheem to make a short run into the box. This is when teams are sitting back. David Silva was good at keeping the ball, and then he would wait for the player to make a short run, and he would make a very tight pass, precise pass. Yesterday, Oscar Bob got the ball, right? Two people made runs. Alvarez made a run. He ignored that run. Then he saw Foden make the run, a run that none of the defenders saw, but he saw this is a 19-year-old kid. That's what Oscar Bob did. And only David Silva used to do this, and he used to do it for San and Raheem. San and Raheem would run in and then do a cut in. Do you remember we used to say a lot of cut-ins? We used to get a lot of cut-ins. Back in the days, 2017, 18, City used to score a lot of cutbacks because David Silva was there. He would make that pass. Oscar Bob's pass is underrated, guys. If you're a football guy who loves football, what Oscar Bob did is next level. It just shows that this kid really has the ability to become something else. Because guys, we keep saying, "Oh, these low block teams. How can we break them?" We always thought it's about dribbling. Yes, Doku can dribble past through tight spaces, but what Oscar Bob did is next level. It shows that there's somebody else out there. And Pep Guardiola said, "I was looking for something different." It's not like Jack was playing bad. Jack has been cooking. And you know my Jack agenda. You know my Jack agenda. Everybody knows my Jack Grealish agenda, but Jack has been cooking. But Oscar Bob is another option. He can throw the pass from the wings. He can play left, right, midfield. I'm telling you guys, incredible. You have no idea. City fans, you have no idea. Let me read the comments because I like to read the comments. Let me read the comments. Okay, so Brian KO22, big up Brian, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Thoughts on conversation Nunes Alvarez, who plays when KDB comes back? Do you want me to tell you something? I don't think Alvarez plays. I spoke about it. That's the same reason why Foden might end up being taken out of midfield when KDB is back. When you're playing a midfield with KDB, who's sort of like a quarterback, or who's sort of somebody who's there to create, KDB doesn't really have to be tracking back and doing a lot of tracking back or running and pressing players. KDB is there to create. So you need players who can keep the ball. You need players who can sort of run around on his behalf. As bad as people think Kovacic is, he's not that bad. Kovacic, yes, he's not as good as Gundogan, but he's the next best thing. Some people might not like what I'm saying. Kovacic might not be as good as Gundogan, but he's the next best thing. Kovacic is good in tight spaces. Kovacic can defend, can also play as a DM. Kovacic can also thread passes, short passes. I don't mean like thread passes as De Bruyne, but he can keep the ball rotating. That's what you need. You need a midfield, and then Rodri is the enforcer, going around breaking play and going around trying to get the ball for us, hunting the ball for us. So when there's a midfield where De Bruyne is introduced, Alvarez, I'm pretty sure will be on the bench. I'm sorry, some of the guys will be hurt unless Pep plays him the wing. Nunes is another guy you can play. You can play Nunes next to Rodri, but I think Pep is going to prefer Kovacic because Kovacic slows down the game. Kovacic does those 1-2 passes, moves around, helps Rodri to sweep. So that's who I think is going to play. Big up to you, Brian, for the comment. Respect, man. Marvin says Foden's been great, but not KDB great. He will probably go outside. I know he hasn't been KDB great, but Marvin, he's cooking. Marvin is, but Marvin, he's cooking. He's cooking, man. He's cooking. Eddie, big up, Eddie. Big up to everybody, guys. Big up to all the guys in the comments. Big up to you guys. If you got any questions, keep asking. We're talking about Sheffield United versus Man City, but we don't care about the game, to be honest. We can talk about anything else. If you've got a question, let's just ask. Let's just have a chat, man. Big up to you. Philip Waterford, man. He's a baller. He's a baller, Daniel. Big up to you, Daniel. Big up to you, Daniel. I hope the rice and beans is treating you well. Big up to you, Daniel. Foden is KDB's long-term replacement. He is, man. Look, at the end of the day, look, Foden doesn't have to trade passes from far. You can see the difference between him and KDB. What Foden can do, I don't think KDB can do. Those turns that Foden does, those are rare. I haven't seen a lot of players in tight spaces turning like that. KDB is more, give me the ball, I'll beat a man, I'll thread the pass through. So anyway, Marvin says, the only thing about Oscar, bro, that he seems very lightweight. He will beat a player, but no have the strength to keep the ball. He young though can improve that easily. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can improve. Let's not forget. All right, let's not forget. David Silva was tiny. Remember, David Silva was small, but some of these players are very intelligent. Like look at David Silva, very intelligent player. Same as Oscar Bob. He didn't have to go beat a man yesterday. Oscar Bob didn't have to go beat a man. He just waited, got space, thread that pass. Come on, man. I want you to. If YouTube was not doing this copyright strike thing, I could have played that Oscar Bob video. Patrick, apparently City are still in for Paqueta. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. That guy, guys, I've been preaching about Paqueta. Paqueta, I've been preaching about him. Paqueta is another player we need in this City team. We need Paqueta in this City team. He can play as an 8, he can play in the wings, he can play as a holding man. Paqueta is money. Paqueta is money. Let's go. Let's keep going. Keep the comments going, guys. Keep the comments going. Like the video, guys, if you haven't liked the video. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel. The people who are used to this channel, they know this channel is on and off. But I will try my best. As I said, that's the reason why I got a wireless mic for the iPhone, so I can just go live whenever I want to go live instead of trying to set up a laptop, which is yes, mate. FCFTP says yes. How you doing, man? How you doing? Big up to you. I will practice the Paqueta dance just in case we sign him. I remember I said that if we sign Paqueta, I'm gonna do the dance. Let's not forget. I'm yet you. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. I'm good, man. MCFC TV. I'm good, man. How you doing yourself? Big up to you. Big up to you, man. Respect to you, man. Keep going. You too, man. Big up. Adam, morning. Good morning, you fraud, Adam. How you doing, Adam? Big up to you, Adam, man. Okay, so when I say long-term KDB replacement, I'm not saying he's like KDB. No one in the world is like KDB. I'm saying Foden will be the chief creator in the midfield, and when KDB leaves, that's what you're speeding facts. Daniel, you're speeding facts, man. Speeding facts, man. True blue, Daniel. Always here, always here. Thoughts on Grealish? He plays like a midfielder for me. Grealish is amazing. Grealish has been amazing. he's amazing. And let's not give him a difficult time, guys. Let's not forget that somebody broke into his house. So he played amazing. I like the pass he played to Alvarez yesterday. Grealish has been one of the best players season. Trust me, that coming from me is high. Is high. Trust me. Grealish has been one of the best players in City this season. Grealish was bad yesterday, but like when he moves into midfield, yeah, he was. He had that issue with his family, so I bet that was effective in affecting him. You know what I mean? Oscar and Rico are special. Yeah, Rico is a special talent. Let me Lewis, and I rate him highly. I think very soon he'll be one of the best players at Man City, and he'll we just have to find a position for him. I think they have to find a position for him. Are we going to play him as a right back? Because at the end of the day, guys, he can play as a right back. It doesn't matter about his size. I have seen Roberto Carlos. All he has to do is bulk up and be strong. Roberto Carlos was short, man. The chart. You can't see the chart. Oh, I don't know. Try coming off and coming back again. You might see the chart. Let's see. Oscar Bob is versatile like Foden. Yeah, Oscar Bob is that versatile player too, man. Big up, big up. And big up to Cole Palmer, man. You're doing well. I am here now. Big up, big up, big up. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year to you, formidable Centurions. Happy. I haven't seen you guys in a long time, guys. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. But Happy New Year to you all, man. I hope everything is going well. This stream obviously is for the Sheffield United 2-0 game. We spoke about a few moments. We're going to talk about Rodri. Guys, do you think our team can function without Rodri? Let me no, my bad. Let me not ask that. Who do you think we should get as a backup to Rodri? Should we get the backup in January? Let me ask that. Tell me, chat. Should we get the backup to Rodri in January or get the backup to Rodri in summer? And if we get a backup, who do you think is a good backup for Rodri? Guys, I want you to remember this. A backup for Rodri mustn't be the world class. He mustn't be as good as Rodri. A backup for Rodri must only be like an 8 out of 10 in a game, 7 out of 10. Even if they perform a 7 out of 10 in every game, we're good. We're good. If we find a backup, I repeat, if we find a backup that takes Rodri's place, good for us then. But guys, tell me, do you think we have to get a backup for Rodri? And if yes, January, or do you say now it's cool, Kovacic, Nunes, or these guys can play there? We have to get the backup in July. Let me know. Do you get the backup in January or you get the backup in summer? And tell me who you think can be a backup for Rodri in the chat. Stones is becoming like company with injuries. Yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad. It reminds me of company. I remember we were playing Madrid and the game just started, and I remember company was back, and I was like, thank God, company is back. We might have a chance against Madrid. That was years ago. That was seasons ago. Some of you guys might not remember. Then within 5 minutes, he got injured. I was like, oh my God. We obviously drew the game. I don't know. We lost the game 1-0. Mangala scored an own goal, I remember. Um, Patrick, I'm not buying into the Rico Lewis thing. No, he's good, man. He's good. Lewis is good. Lewis is good. He just needs to settle. Lewis is good. After man, don't forget the kid just turned 19. Don't forget the kid just turned 19. Give him time. Give him time. Give him time. Apparently, David Silva was a special player and his level was lower than it is now. David Silva was special, man. David Silva was a special player. Imagine David Silva in this team if he was still young and still playing in this team. My God, man. Yeah, I remember that turn he did in the CL was ridiculously good. It was amazing. It was amazing, man. It was on money. It was on point. It was on point. This is what I'm saying, guys. You have to appreciate what's happening. Um, People are blinded by rival fans, are blinded by TV and pundits. Guys, these wins, Sheffield United, even the draws we had against the big boys, the big six, or even that loss we had with Arsenal. Big up, we lost 1-0, 1-0, but the game was tight. It only took that shot by Martinelli and the deflection by Ake for the goal. It's not like Arsenal cooked us. We had Rodri gone. We had Grealish, I think, suspended. So, guys, I'm telling you, this season is not as bad as people are saying. It's not a bad season. Yes, I call it Vibes FC. We're here for vibes. It's because we've won trophies, guys. We've won 5 trophies. Did you see the picture of the trophies yesterday? Did you see the picture? Look at that picture of trophies yesterday at the Etihad. Guys, that's your team. 5 trophies. You are World Cup winners. The badge is on the shirt. I hope you guys got the shirt with the badge. Uh, we don't need Paqueta. No, trust me, you do. Trust me, you do. Brian, don't say that now. Trust me. Don't forget, Kevin De Bruyne is 33 years old. KDB is 32, 33 years old. Trust me, Brian. You need Paqueta. You need him. You trust me. You need Paqueta because out of those midfielders you're talking about, do you know what Paqueta can do? Let me explain to you. Do you remember how somebody can defend but also attack? Paqueta can do that. So you need a Paqueta. In the future, if it's Rodri, Foden, you need Paqueta because Paqueta can defend. Because don't forget, Kovacic is 30 and Kovacic gets injured a lot. So Brian, you need Paqueta. Paqueta is like 26 years old or something. Anyway, let's keep moving. Yeah, I remember that 10 Foden team in the UCL was ridiculously good. Nunes Kofa have been underwhelming. No, they haven't been that bad. Come on, they haven't been that bad. Watch the games. They haven't been that bad. City must sign backup for Rodri this January. Oh, okay. So who though? Who's the backup? Chat. Let me know, guys in the chat. Let me know who's the backup. Who do you want as a backup? Who's like let me because I think if you ask me, I think City should pay the 100 million this clause for Bruno Guimaraes. You know Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. He's got a risk cost of 100 million. I think we should pay it. I think he's a good player. I think he'll be good. Kimmich ain't going nowhere, man. I'm telling you, Kimmich ain't going nowhere. I don't think we need a Rodri backup. We just need a fit Stones because I think Stones Kovacic pivot is good enough for Rodri to rest. Yeah, but the Stones gonna be fit, man. And Stones is one of our good defenders. I'd rather see him in defense. Let's keep going. KDB, Phil can all play together. Phil will start from the right, just like what he was doing with Bernardo Silva. Guys, can I ask you something in the chat? Did Ruben Diaz didn't play yesterday, isn't it? He's been dropped few games. Ruben Diaz didn't play yesterday. What's going on? Do you think Pep is sending a message? Because Diaz was stinking up the place in few games. Remember, Diaz was not the same Diaz we know. Diaz is the best defender in the world. It doesn't matter if Van Dijk is back in form or Saliba is having form. Diaz is the best defender in the world. We all know that, but he was having a few stinkers this season. Do you think that's the reason why Pep has dropped him to the bench to sort of say you need to wake up, you need to wake up? You can't buy a backup to Rodri and let him sit on the bench. It doesn't work like that. You can though, Daniel. It depends who you buy. It depends who you buy. Trust me, it depends on who you buy. Daniel Stones can't play more than 2 games fully fit, mate. Okay. Uh, okay. Just bring a mid-table player to back up Rodri. I don't want another Phillips. Okay, okay. Who's the mid-table player though? You get Decory from Crystal Palace. Anyway, I think people are used to City being flawless, so when they have the losses or draws, the other six have they see it very different. Yeah, that's true, Marvin. That's true, man. Yeah. That's true. That's true. That's a good point. People are used to the quality of Man City and City always winning. And when City drops points, it's the end of the world. It's a crisis. Marvin is right. Pick up to you, Marvin, man. Respect. Centurion, he can usually fit last season for the whole second of the okay. He can. He was usually fit last season for the whole second of the season. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. But it's rare. His cabin feel is different, definitely. Dan Dem, I was wanting him to bowl. I also wanted him to bowl. I also had so much hope on Calvin Phillips, but I don't know. There's rumors he's going to Juventus. There's rumors as Newcastle want him. Maybe we wait for Tonali. Let's wait for Tonali's charges because he's done. After a few months, his ban is done. Let's get Tonali. Oh my God, Tonali would cook in that midfield. Let me keep going. Let's keep going. Daniel, City should not gamble on Stone's fitness in order to win big trophies. That's a good point. I'm sorry, I love Stones, but that's a good point. That is a good point. Centurion, that's a good point. Pep is testing Diaz probably. Yeah, you're right because I've seen he's dropped him in a few games. I think look at the end of the day, most of us were saying Diaz doesn't seem right. Maybe drop him. Maybe he was tired. Maybe Diaz was tired because Diaz has carried our midfield for a long, long time. Our defense for a long time. Let's be honest. He's been the leader in that defense. Still think we should give Phillips a chance. He's still good. I would, if it was up to me, I would still give him a chance. But I don't know what's going on. But I think man, I've said this before in many videos. I think Pep doesn't rate Phillips. Pep doesn't rate him. I think him and Pep, it's just Pep might say it in front of everybody. Oh, he's a nice guy. I love him. Blah blah blah. But I think he doesn't rate him. I'm sorry, guys. He doesn't rate him. Oh, the video is going well, guys. It started as a Sheffield United versus Man City video, but we're chatting. This is what I like. Chat. This is what I like. Us chatting, talking to each other. Patrick, I'm sure City Scout have Rodri back up under watch. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure they would. You know, like Man City don't just pick like United. They just go mini, more, and they just pick a player. Man City do a lot of scouting. Guys, I'm loving this. I'm loving this chat. This is why I started the YouTube channel. I love talking to people about football. Like even if it's about Sheffield United and City, we are talking football. We're talking about Man City. We're talking about problems Man City, how to solve the problems, how things are going. Anyway, let me keep on going to the chat. The chat is on fire, guys. Big up to you. Like the vid, guys. If you're just joining, say ask me any question if you want City, but let's discuss whatever you want to discuss. Am I the only one that thinks Kimmich isn't that great? No, no, no. Marvin. Marvin Kimmich is good. If Kimmich ever decided to just oh, oh Kimmich is good. He's good. He's good. He can't hold midfield down the way Rodri does. Everyone needs to be functioning for him to work. He can, man. He can. Trust me, he can. He can. He can. He can. Uh start Walker. Guys, what happened to Kyle Walker yesterday? I didn't finish the game. I left the game half because I came late last night, so I didn't finish the game. I hear he walked out, he threw something at the bench. Guys, let me know about Kyle Walker. What happened with Kyle Walker in the Sheffield United game? Chat, let me know. Somebody who knows what happened. Somebody said something happened. I was just looking at my one of the chats said, "Why is Kyle Walker doing this?" So I wanted to know what did he do? Like exactly did he do yesterday? Chat, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Like the vid, guys. Like the vid. Like the vid. There's a lot of you in the watching this. Like the vid. Like the videos. A lot of times we'll be doing them. Once in a while when I'm free, I'll do to 5 games on one stream. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it, man. Kyle Walker. I don't know, man. This is just me. I don't want some people saying, "Oh, you're plastic. Oh, you don't stop hating our captain." I love Kyle Walker, right? And he had a great season a few times. This season, I don't know. It's on and off. It's not 100%. It's not bad. He had that key pass, but something isn't right. Is it the fact that Pep is playing him high up the pitch, so it's difficult for him to get back? Because there was a moment, right? Sheffield United were countering. Kyle Walker and Rodri were both on the right hand side. Kyle Walker was walking, Rodri was running. Is Walker tired at his old age? As yes, people say he's fast, but maybe is he tired? Legs are they gone that he doesn't really cannot run a lot of times. I have seen him a lot of times this season where he puts a half-ass challenge and it's led to a goal. He sometimes doesn't track back anymore. So is something going on? He tracks back in a few moments. Is the age catching up to him? People are like, "Oh, this guy he will go on forever." Maybe time is coming, you know. But big up to Kyle Walker, man, my captain. Favorite was average against poor rags. Nah, man, every team, every player can be average. I have seen. Well, Rodri was average against Villa. I'm joking. He didn't play against Villa. I'm joking. Paqueta would be good choice, young, fast, but would West Ham let him go? They have to let him go. He's got an 85 million in this close and he wants to leave. You remember that video where the guy wants to leave? That guy wants to come to Man City. Man, the guy wants to win trophies. I think we should get Olise, a perfect managed replacement, move Foden into midfield territory. But that's the thing, Daniel. Would you move Foden into midfield with De Bruyne in that midfield? You need somebody like a Kovacic, a Gundogan type player next to them. You can't just have you know what I mean? Like Rodri needs backup. Rodri needs backup. And you can't. But we'll see anyway. We need a younger Fernandinho under the radar scouting. I thought Phillips would be the guy. I thought Phillips would be the guy, man. It's quite sad. Daniel Bob, Pep doesn't fancy Walker every game. He does fancy him though. He's playing him in every game. He's playing in every game. He's playing in every game. I mean, for me, about Centurions, good point to be honest. Oscar Bob could get more game time on the wing. Oscar Bob could cook in that wing. Did you see that pass yesterday, Daniel? Oscar Bob can cook, man. That pass was amazing. That pass was world class, guys. Come on, man. Let's be serious, man. That kid will go places. Walker was just rested. What happened? But did he throw anything to the bench? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Rodri has been the best player in the world in 2023. Foden has been cooking though. Huh? Foden, look, guys. Let's be honest. If Foden was cooking like this in Madrid, I'm just saying, there's a fraud at Madrid who cooks once in a while, and every time he cooks, they think he's world class. Foden, if he was at Madrid, you know the Madrid hype, where they make them win Ballon d'Ors and shit. You know what I mean? Okay, let me keep going, man. He's good, Paddy, but if the world's spinning around him, he looks really average. Rodri does his thing when other midfielders are on it. So that many times that season, maybe it's harsh. You're being a bit harsh. You're being a bit harsh, Marvin. Kemet is okay, but I get your point. I get your point. Paqueta injured and not clear yet. Man, I think those betting things were fake. I think they were fake. I think those betting things was a scam. I think they were just trying to stop him from joining Man City. Huh? They're just trying to stop him from joining Man City. I think Man City should get him with the bets. Man City, we have money. Pay the 85 million in this clause. Get him with the bets. If he gets suspended for a year, it doesn't matter. Let him rest. Paqueta is money. Paqueta is one of the best midfielders in the Prem this season. I'm telling you, if you've been watching West Ham, Paqueta is one of the best, not if not the best midfielder. I think he is. I think he is. I'm telling you. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. Paqueta has been one of the best, or not if the best midfielder in the Prem this season. Trust me. You have no idea how this guy's been cooking. Centurion, this guy's been good. I don't care about the charges. Get him with the charges. Add them 116. Welcome to the family, Paqueta. We have got 115 charges. It will be 116 charges with Paqueta on. 116 charges. Patrick, have you forgotten we have known as Sergio Gomez? Okay, yeah, no, Nunes is a baller. I like Nunes. I like Nunes, and I like Nunes. I like Nunes. Nunes is a baller. Nunes is a baller, and I think Nunes will be very good. Sergio Gomez, I hear he wants to get game time. World class player, Sergio Gomez, the best player in the Prem, Sergio Gomez. You guys have no idea. This Sergio Gomez guy will be unlocked one day. I want you to remember this. One day, guys, Sergio Gomez will be the best player in the world. I'm telling you, Ballon d'Or winner. Doku Grish on the left wing, Bob or Bernardo on the right. Oh, look at this, man. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, man. That is beautiful. Count Doku. Count Doku will be back very soon. Let's not forget. I forgot about Count Doku. Count Doku will be back very soon. Grealish on the left, yeah. Bob and Bernardo on the right sorted. We're gonna be sorted, guys. We're gonna be cooking. We're gonna be cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Patrick, Foden has been our best player this season, but I'm talking about the whole calendar year. Rodri is the best player. No, you're right. You're right, Daniel. You're right, Daniel. That's a good comment. You're right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Chat, guys. Like the vid, guys. Like the vid. If I'm done with the stream, guys, I don't see more than 10 likes. I'll be pissed off. Like the vid, guys. Like the vid. Like the vid. Just like it. Like the vid. Like the vid. Like the vid. I love Pep, but the way he did Mares will always hurt my feelings. Hope he doesn't do that to Foden when KDB is back. I don't know. You know Pep Guardiola, man. I'm starting to get KDB vibes every time Rodri is attempting to shoot from outside. Yeah, man. Rodri is cooking with those placed kicks. Is cooking. What an incredible goal yesterday. Amazing goal, man. One plus. I love Paqueta. I think City should go for him this January. I think they should. Am I wrong, guys? I think Paqueta has been the best midfielder, if not the best midfielder, in the Prem this season. Yes, Foden is cooking, but Paqueta has been cooking on the next level. Defensive wise, getting out of tight spaces, the passes, the assists. Paqueta is cooking. He's cooking. If Paqueta wasn't injured for Arsenal, hey, I'm telling you, if Paqueta wasn't injured, that Arsenal team is getting cooked more than the two. I think I think Bruno. Okay, I think Bruno and Pereira will fix the midfield issues. Yep, you're right. You're right, man. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Is it me or do I think we have enough midfielders to send Paqueta? No, we don't. Look at the age, man. Guys, be careful. Kovacic is 30. The border is 32. Think about it. Just think about it for a minute. Think about it. Remember talking about you or Sergio Gomez being trash. Do you agree with me? No, no, Marvin. Sergio Gomez is not trash. Take that back. Take that back. Take that back. Here we don't insult Sergio Gomez. Trust me. Ask Daniel. Sergio Gomez is a national treasure. I'm not eating any more rice in 2024. You're a liar. You're a fraud. You're eating rice. You're eating rice. Where's your star next to your name, Daniel? Where's the star next to your name? You're a fraud. You're lying. Stop lying. You're eating rice. I bet you ate some turkey this Christmas. I bet you had a full display of food. Big up, man. Big up, man. We need that Brazilian dance at the ATS. We need that Brazilian dance at Old Trafford. That's what I wanted, man. Imagine that dance at Old Trafford. That's what I wanted, man. That's what I wanted. Him and Doku, man. Source FC. We definitely are missing Gundogan more than Mahrez. We need a creative midfielder who can take on players, aka Coutinho. Yeah, Coutinho is dusted, but I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Marvin is laughing. Paqueta will be on the bench for KDB. I think Paqueta will. You know what? Guys, Paqueta, the thing is he can defend. So he was, I think, the Gundogan replacement. I think it was him. So that midfield could have been Paqueta, KDB, and Rodri. The thing about Paqueta is he can also play as a DM. I don't know if you guys know that. At Lyon, he used to play as a DM sometimes. So Paqueta can defend, good at tight spaces, good at passing. He scores. That's why Paqueta was the replacement for Gundogan. It was Paqueta because he can do all that. He does it for West Ham. He tracks back. Paqueta tracks back. You find him. He's in defense. You find him. He's a right winger. He's everywhere. My God, you guys have no idea. If it's Dri Paqueta and KDB were winning a 9-2 whatever the title, we're even going to. If Paqueta, KDB, and Rodri play for this team, I'm telling you, we will win the Serie A. We will win the African Cup of Nations. We will win the MLS Farmers League thing. We'll win the what's that stupid league in France that Mbappe plays in, that Farmers League. We'll go to Germany. We'll win everything. We'll go to every league and win it. We'll be the first team to ever win every league. So, guys, let's keep cooking. Where was I? Patrick, tell the Western world to season their meals. Bye. I don't want trouble. I don't want any trouble. Hmm? I don't want any trouble, eh? I don't want any trouble. Being African, I don't know how to avoid rice. Rice is good, man. Rice is good. Rice is good. Yeah, guys, I get the joke. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I saw what you did there. I saw what you did. Daniel is a fraud. He says he's eating rice and beans. Daniel is a liar. He's not eating rice and beans anymore. Daniel, I see you. I see you, Daniel. I see you. Daniel. I see you. Where's your membership stuff, Daniel? Daniel. Okay. Okay, so Rodri, Paqueta, and KDB. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to. I hope we get Paqueta. Anyway, guys, let's read a few comments before we end the stream so I can leave you guys to enjoy your day. Imagine we sign Paqueta January for 100 million, rivals will kill us. They will. I think there was 80 million was agreed. Last time it was 80 million that was agreed, isn't it? It was 80 million before the deal went through to the ground. You sure Paqueta ain't gonna be crying about not starting like Jesus? No, Paqueta will start. I'm telling you, Marvin. Paqueta, it's gonna be KDB, Rodri, and Paqueta because Paqueta can track back. Paqueta can also play as a holding. So Paqueta is just Gundogan from Brazil. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you. Go watch him. Go watch him. Paqueta can play on the wing. He literally plays there for West Ham a lot of times. He can play anywhere. He's a number 10, left wing, right wing. He can play as a holding. He can play as a box to box. He's everything. Paqueta can play anywhere. Paqueta can play right wing, come CMDM. My goodness, sign him now. Yeah, he can play everywhere. People don't get. That's why people wanted him. 85 mil. Yeah. So guys, chat. I appreciate. I love the fact that you guys have been with me for almost 46 minutes. I appreciate. Big up to Daniel, Brian, Centurions. Big up to you, Marvin. Big up to you. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Let me just say big up to you, Eddie. Big up to you, Kundorolian. Big up to all of you. Dido Tomo. I don't know if I say that right. Big up to you. Dudley Lewis. Big up to you. Everybody in the chat, guys, big up to you. I respect all of you guys and I appreciate all of you guys for being with me for the 47 minutes, 46 minutes. I will see you. I will see you in the next stream, guys. I want rest. Enjoy. Forget about your troubles. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Life is too short. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the football that's gonna be played today, even though it's not gonna be quality football, but enjoy it. We unfortunately, when we watch City, we have to watch bums play. I'm joking. I'm joking. Respect to the other teams, guys. That's it from me, guys. Let me just leave you. Let me just leave you with a song, so that you guys can enjoy yourself. I'm off, guys. I'm off, guys. I'm off, guys. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. We look. I haven't even been doing anything, and I think it's reached 2.5. The channel. I don't know. I'll check. It's reached 2.5, guys. 2.5, and I haven't been doing much. We're gonna reach 5K by the end of this year. I'm telling you, I manifest that. We're gonna reach 5K by the end of this year, and then I will stop working and I'll just start doing YouTube. I wish I can do that. Imagine if I did YouTube every day. Ah, interesting. Mm. Interesting. Anyway, guys, that's it from the Sheffield United versus Man City game. We won 2-0. We kept a clean sheet. The game was good. Foden was amazing. Oscar Bob with a nice cameo and a good pass for the pre-assist. Rodri, what a good goal. This guy is the best GM in the world. I'm pretty sure very soon he's going to surpass Sergio Busquets, even though I rate Busquets very highly. We'll do a video. Who's better between Rodri and Kante? Let me know in the chat, guys. I'll read it later, but who's better between Rodri and Kante? KDB was back. Hopefully, he's back in the next game. He plays a few minutes. I don't know if Doku or Haaland are training. I hope Doku and Haaland are back. I hope the whole team is back so we can have a title chat and win the fourth Premier League and boil more peace. Guys, that's for me, True City fan. I'll see you two next time. This is where opinions matter. Goodbye.